cherry tree. I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with you through. Cherry tree. Oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here. Yeah, you keep me with a grip from ear to ear. Always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams inside my mind won't go away. No lie, you like complete me. Your fruit so right, sweet tree. Roots run deep, high up, but you never look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Look down on me. Look down on me. Look down on me. No, you love me, it's yours. Cherry tree. I cherish you, yeah, you're so sweet to me. Oh, yeah, I always find my way back right under you, bringing me back to life with you through. Cherry tree. Oh, yeah, I always know that I can find you here. Yeah, you keep me with a grip from ear to ear. Always standing tall. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams inside my mind won't go away. If I could be just like your leaves, sun-kissed dreams apply divine design you are.
Hey, Hit, you can sound when you're ready.
Yeah, 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 yeah. City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see who really wanna us, really spilling blood. Everybody tough, today gotta go and see the judge. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be wanted me to get a little bread. The couple in the head, still outside. I don't hide from it for life. Had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I die for the skies, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Hope you watching your back. 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 Yeah, whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that played. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them inside grave. I'm a real beach boy, come ride my way. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me about you snakes, keep my off safety. You know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out and crack. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that like I'm with that? Hope you watching your back.
Good luck, hit.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. We've got baseball on the show. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Atlanta Braves. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. Here's the second baseman, Bryce Terang. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count. One and one.
And that one misses up and in. 2-1. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Acuna there. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Jackson Chourio up now for the Brewers. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Schwellenbach, 6'1" righty, 24 years old, and he was a second-round pick in 2021. Swings and misses, and the count 1-2.
2 strikes.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout. Here's Yelich at the dish. There's a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
That misses the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs, base is empty.
No, inside.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Right side, and that's just foul. That one misses. Full count now. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
William Contreras in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That misses the zone. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Now one missed. Yelich off of first with 2 away. Check swing, no appeal. Fouled off left side.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So now 2 on and 2 outs.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Sal Frelick, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Bounding ball here, rolls foul. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. And a foul ball.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Fouls it off, still 1-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just He's having a hard time catching up.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-2.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And here it comes. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here with my pal Singy, and towing the slab, Aaron Savali.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo was there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
Ozzie Albies leading things off and takes a strike. Line drive. Dives and he can't hang on. Throw back in, holds him at first, so just a single.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Swing and a miss.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to third, might be 2. And he can't come up with it. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now in for the Braves. Matt Olson. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. First pitch misses. Runner at second here, 1 gone. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1-1.
That's a little bit low.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Foul ball there. And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Here's Marcell Ozuna. Runner at second, 2 down. This to third. Has some trouble with it. He makes the throw, but it's not in time. And they come away without an out.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Throw to first. Ozuna dives back in safely. Albies on third. Ozuna on at first with 2 down. Now he steps off. That crosses the plate, and now they're just 1 strike away from getting out of this mess. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Back here in Atlanta, and now Rhys Hoskins. Schwellenbach back to work. That's down and in. So 2
That's
balls
outside.
and no strikes. Just
ball.
missed. Swing and a foul out of play. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he's normally going to fill up the strike zone and really limit base runners, but his command in this one just seems off out there. A lot more walks than he's used to giving up.
Garrett Mitchell in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Harris makes the grab, 1 down. Joseph Ortiz, the next to hit. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. And there's a foul ball. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a splitter. Next for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. Fairchild brings it in, and that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now the third baseman, Austin Riley.
Riley is one of those players that made his presence known in the majors right away. He hit a 438-foot home run off of Michael Wk5 fastball in his second at bat, which is probably the best way to make a first impression as a rookie, Boog.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Stuart Fairchild in the box now. No balls and a strike. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. The underhand flip. There's one to first, not in time. Great effort there. Here's Sean Murphy.
Good onside run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Frelick running hard to get it. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Now a chance for Nick Allen. And that one fouled off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get...
Runner on the move. Pitching for a strike. And safe. It's a stolen base.
One ball.
In the
Two
dirt.
strikes.
And that's
Ball
off
in.
the inside edge. The count now 2-2. Breaking ball in there. Got him looking. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Top half of the third inning. This is Bryce Terang. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, these Brewers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He's notched 4 strikeouts now. Jackson Chourio digs in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. This to center field. Harris pulls it down. 2 up, 2 down. Here's the Brewers DH, Christian Yelich. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
0-1. Ball.
Pitch misses. 2-1. Now, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Check swing. Now an appeal to third. He did not go around. 2 outs. And that one wrapped foul. That's a walk. Went with the cutter again, but couldn't find his zone.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Contreras stands in now and watches strike 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Good eye right there.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine.
Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. And we're back as we go to the last of the third. Now the leadoff spot for the Braves, Ozzie Albies. And a foul ball. Towards first, and it gets by him.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Here's Matt Olson down. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and he just misses. Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
The 1-1 is fouled off. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Albies stands at first with 1 out. Next pitch is outside. On the ground to first, and foul ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Digging in, Marcell Ozuna reached on an infield single his first time. And that is out of play. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here in the last half of the 3rd. Way out front for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
In the dirt. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Start of the 4th, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Sal Frelick. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Allen makes the grab, 1 away. And here is Hoskins. Walked his first time. Hoskins measures 6 feet 4 inches, 240 pounds. He joined the team as a free agent.
Well, he threw that fastball right by him. Gives him a little bit of confidence, but in the back of your mind, you got to think, is he trying to set me up for later in this at-bat?
Yeah, big swing and a miss. That misses. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. And now the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell. Check swing. He held up. 1-0. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. Harris makes the play, and that is that. Bottom of the 4th, so now to the plate for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point. You know, these Braves just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Three and two.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Here's Austin Riley. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
Gosh, a little late on that breaking ball. I don't think he recognized it out of the hand. Just a little tardy. We'll have to regroup here.
Popped up. And a superb diving catch.
Now batting, left fielder, Stuart.
Stuart Fairchild next up for the Braves. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. Ground ball left side, and that's just foul. 2 down, nobody on.
Nope. That's inside.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that one a little below the knees. And that's ball 2. Line to left. And that's down, a base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Next to hit, Sean Murphy. Runner on the go to second, but way too late. Save there. Fought off foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Back here in Atlanta, we go to the top of the 5th, and now the shortstop, Joseph Ortiz. Schwellenbach back to work. And a foul ball.
Well, these Brewers showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They haven't produced a run yet, but the pitch count for the starter is starting to climb, so they're hoping that starts to pay off soon.
0-2 now. And that just misses.
And I think they're in a good spot thanks to their pitching, but no one would be shocked if this offense strings something together to take the lead.
Next pitch way upstairs. That one is upstairs. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put them away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
Late swing, foul to the left. Nobody out, runner at first.
Inside, ball one.
You don't want to get beat by a fastball in, and he spits on that one.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Ground ball to the right side, but that rolls foul. Strike three, got him swinging. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. Now it's the second baseman, Bryce Terang.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
That one fouled off. Ortiz leads off first with 1 away. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
To the right side, slides, but it gets by him. Still slings it to second. The throw comes in too late, and that leaves them with runners at first and second.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Chorio up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
This one in the dirt. No movement on the bases. 1-2 the count. Runners at first and second with 1 gone, and we're at the top of the 5th. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. So now here's the DH, Christian Yelich. Left field. It's going to fall for a hit. Ortiz rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single on the board. First, it's 1-0. First and second, 2 outs. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. A strikeout and a walk. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? He'll take a trot around the bases. And they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. So 2 down. Up now for Milwaukee, Sal Frelick. That one blasted deep to right. That's back. And it hits the fence. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. And he's into third with a 2-out triple.
Everything came together for him. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish.
0-1.
Bomber deals. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. 2 outs. And one in scoring position. And a swing and a miss. Ends the inning after they racked up a bunch of runs. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now it's the shortstop, Nick Allen.
Yeah. Appreciate it, homie. Wow. Right on time.
And now he steps off the rubber. A new arm into the game, the righty, Grant Anderson.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
That clips the zone. 0-1.
You know, these Braves finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have one hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Got him swinging.
Up next to the Braves.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. He's 2 for 2.
Albies.
And first offering is fouled off. On the ground, right side, Terang. The throw to first, and Albies is retired. 2 down, bases empty. Ronald Acuna Jr. next up for the Braves. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. And that's downstairs and outside. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Off the plate inside. Now 2 balls and a strike. There's a swing and a drive. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Coming home. He will score. It's an RBI single. It's 4-1.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Stepping in, Marcell Ozuna. And first offering is fouled off. And it's even up to Ozuna. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Anderson checks on first. Olsen back in on a dive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Olsen off of first with 2 away.
That's in. Ball 2.
Next offering misses down and away. Pulls the string with the changeup, struck him out. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Garrett Mitchell.
Garrett Mitchell.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
0-2.
Swings and misses, and one out now. And here is Joseph Ortiz. He is struck out, and he is walked. Pitch is in there, and that is strike one.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. And there's a ball.
1 strike.
And that's down and away.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. So 2 down now, and here is Oliver Dunn. 0 for 2 in this one. Swing and a ball popped in the air out to shallow center. Albies makes the play, and it's out number 3. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II.
About to get on your bumper. Shorty that's with me gon' shoot like a jumper. Rounds get the rain and go boom like it's thunder. One got your name on it, call it your number. So stay in the house for like all of the summer and all of the winter, cause all us remember. I came with a gang of like all of the members. They heart is colder than all of Decembers. Listen, I ain't got a whole lot to say though. Keep coming out in the 5th like Play-Doh. Probably think it's sweet like a Phantom. Fago. How you want an Xbox? Beyonce Halo. Got some sheriffs on payroll. They look the other way soon as I say.
In there at the knees.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Swing and a base hit. Here's Austin Riley, 1 for 2.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
On the ground to 3rd. Slings to 2nd. On to Hoskins. Double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Out to short, Ortiz. And he beats the throw. Shows off the wheels right there, an infield single. And next for Atlanta, Sean Murphy. He's built his reputation as one of the top framers in the sport. They bring a young arm out of the bullpen in this spot, Abner Uribe.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw. Save. And now he's up to 3 stolen bases in the game. Man at second. Inside. And that's ball 1. Uribe, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Man on second, 2 down. And strike 2.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Top of inning number 7. Here's the leadoff man for the Brewers, Bryce Terang. That's outside. Ball 1. And another ball.
Ball 2.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And it's even up.
2-2 to count.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That one hit to right. Acuna. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Jackson Chourio will hit next.
Now batting, left fielder Jackson. Julio.
That one missing inside. One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Just missed. That one fouled off. 2-2. 1 out, base is empty. Left field, way back there. And he'll reach second with 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
1 out, runner at second. And now here is Christian Yelich.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. And Yelly leaves the yard. It's 6-1. And next will be the cleanup hitter, William Contreras. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Right through there for a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Harris snags it for the 2nd out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Freeland stands in here, takes ball 1 low. That one the other way. Riley. That's the 3rd out. Set for the last half of the 7th. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Nick Allen. And first offering is fouled off. Uribe goes 6 feet 3 inches. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a 4-seamer. The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a ground ball. Fires over to Hoskins. And the leadoff hitter set down to open the 7th. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Knee high, that's in for a strike. Base is empty, 1 away. Here, the bottom of the 7th. And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. 1 for 3. Clips the corner. That's strike 1.
Now, this manager knows that his players are just trying to do too much. Everybody needs to just take a deep breath, relax, and let it naturally happen.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Fastball is outside. Struck him out looking. Ready to begin the 8th. And here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 57, Perfect.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
That's to third. 1 up, 1 down. Next for the Brewers, Garrett Mitchell. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout.
Garrett Mitchell.
And that one is inside, ball 1. He caught it behind his back, and that's a great play for the out. Next for Milwaukee, Joseph Ortiz. A walk and a pair of strikeouts. Line drive, base hit. Around first and hustling for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes. 2 outs, runner at first. Up now for Milwaukee, Oliver Dunn. 0 for 3 in this one. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
And that's down. A base hit. And now 2 aboard.
Couple of singles back-to-back. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
And the batter now, Bryce Terang. That's off the inside corner. And that is ball 1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Matt Olson. Ryan Hudson gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And the first offering, a fastball for a strike.
0-1.
That one pushed to the left and foul. Ball 1 there.
2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Back to the mound. He's got it. Fires over to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Marcell Ozuna. That's off the mark. Ball 1. The Brewers leading by 5 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's foul. And that one's gone. He'll circle the bases, and they close the gap. It's 6-2. Bases empty, one away. Now it's going to be Michael Harris II. Lined into left center, base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Comes up empty.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. Here's the left fielder, Stuart Fairchild. That one finds the corner. 0-1.
0-1.
Just missed. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Back at Truist Park, we go to the 9th. Now the left fielder, Jackson Chourio. Herget back to work. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Way out front for strike 2.
0-2.
That misses. 1-2 to count. And there's a ball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. Man at first. And the batter now, Christian Yelich. He's already homered in this game. There goes the runner. Pitch misses in. No throw. He's in there safely. And that one pulled foul. Man at second. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Oh, you are a star, aren't you? Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 8-2. William Contreras up now for the Brewers. He's already homered here in this one. First offering, and it just misses. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here at the top of the 9th. And another ball.
2-0.
And strike 1 to the catcher.
He's been able to go inside as well as outside, effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
That one missed. And he walked him.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
Man at first, nobody out. Next to hit, Sal Frelick. Just missed. That's towards center. Harris has a beat on it. makes the catch, and there's one gone. So a man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins. Hoskins pushes it foul. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside. The 1-1 is fouled off. Missed with a changeup, and it's 2-2. Swing and a hard hit grounder to third. Fair ball. Throw into third, and the throw's offline, safe at third.
The center fielder.
Second and third, one gone. And now the center fielder. Garrett Mitchell, 0 for 4, a couple of flyouts. He's also grounded out and struck out. And that one hit to first, and he handles it himself for the out. So digging in, Joseph Ortiz. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Back here in a blowout, which gives us a chance to talk about just about anything.
Bro, don't get me fired.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
Off the plate inside, and it's 2-1. Yeah, you see some guys into the fashion nowadays, and big on the gram, as the kids like to say. Post their fits, right? That's what you say?
Is that what it is?
It's a fit. Your fit, your outfit, your fit.
Got a little drip around the neck, too.
Yeah, believe it. Scale of 1 to 10, how old do we sound right now?
Really old, like close to Social Security benefits.
Yeah. So up next, Nick Allen.
Aye. 0-1's the count.
Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Braves down to their final out. And now Ozzie Albies, a switch hitter batting right.
Albies.
Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1.
And downstairs. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. Makes the catch. Ball game. And the Brewers take this one in a blowout.
Good game, Hit.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Boog. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with
Yeah, I
the
know.
W.
Yeah. Yeah, good game, man. I got some shit going on right now, man. I guess I'm gonna be busy here for a little bit. So if I got time tonight, man, I hit the board for to finish that out. Okay, bro. You too. Later.
Empty glasses were I what I'm like. I'm just feeling good, trying to understand.
I'ma keep this feeling close to me, but I think I lost my mind. 11 months of the same routine, keeping up this facade of mine. I'm gonna buy you some roses, baby. And then we're gonna get real. Pretty soon I'll be talking my image, so I can keep running in my mind. Now will you provide your family with groceries? Is that too much? Too much? Then I love you, baby. Real love. Oh, real love. Yeah. Real love is buying groceries for your family. On the way home from the studio, I walked in to I sat down for a drink or two. I didn't think before. She sat right there next to me. Was just drinking that drink so easily. T